or ends at the axilla to be exact. It starts at your armpit and goes all the way to your hand. So this is a continuous nerve, a radial nerve, and it gives lots of branches, as you can see here. And this one is important. So talking about the clinical aspect of radial nerve, uh, like the injuries to this radial nerve are really common, because this radial nerve is injured when if like your elbow is fractured, the radial nerve is situated, it goes like in front of the elbow. So if the elbow is fractured, there is potential damage to the radial nerve as well. So what happens when the radial nerve is damaged? Radial nerve supplies lots of muscles of your hand as well, and your forearm as well. So if the radial nerve is damaged, then these muscles stop functioning. So your hand will show us clinical symptom, which we identify as wrist drop. So your hand will be like this only. So you cannot, I don't know how to explain it, but you cannot move your hand to any other position than this one. So your hand will permanently be like this. You cannot move it upwards, your wrist upwards. So this is really, a crippling paralysis, as they say. So this is very important. Like if the radial nerve is damaged, then yeah, you will have something called wrist drop, where you cannot move your wrist, and you can imagine you cannot grab things as well. So this is very bad. So what would happen, injury to radial nerve? So what are the common ways to injury? So as I've said, the fractures on the humerus and the elbow joint. So the fractures are one of the most common reasons why you get this paralysis, wrist drop paralysis of radial nerve. And also Saturday night paralysis or crutch paralysis is like, if suppose you break your leg, and they give you the crutches, right, to support yourself. The thing that when you break your leg, they will give you these crutches to support you. So since your crutches rest on your arm, they put continuous pressure on your arm. So that continuous pressure can also damage the radial nerve, this whole radial nerve, and result in this paralysis, wrist drop paralysis. So it is important, for people who are using crutches to be mindful of that and take rest and give rest to their arm as well. Yes, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So we covered a lot of things, I guess, but I've only talked about these things very, very superficially, because for obvious reasons. But this is like a super brief uh, discussion of whatever we studied today. So that's pretty much it.